Finally, after waiting so long, we got some official Spider-Man 4 news with Tom Holland. A confirmed director, it seems like, and a few other juicy details we'll be discussing. How's it going, guys? My name is Brady from Nerds Only, and you're tuning into one of the people who can't shut up about all nerdy things and yap his mouth off. If you liked Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings movie, then you are in for a ride, with us finding out from the Hollywood Reporter that the director, Destin Daniel Cretton, is in talks to direct. Now, most of the time, when the Hollywood Reporter comes out with articles about directors or news, it's already in ink. It means it's already going to happen, or most likely they've already signed. And oh boy, am I excited to think back, remembering how I reacted to seeing Shang-Chi. This man has vision. It was a breath of fresh air, and the choreography or the fighting in the movie makes me ponder to the moon of what we can get with Spider-Man. Now, I personally liked John Watts' trilogy, and I know a lot of people have a mixed bag about it and wanted to see certain things with Tom's first trilogy and what Spider-Man's potential could be fighting-wise. And even though No Way Home was the best of that, with upping the bar, I think with Destin behind the chair and the team he builds around him, we are in for something even more special. And dare I say, could excel No Way Home? But like I said, from the Hollywood Reporter, it does say Spider-Man 4, Destin Daniel Cretton in talks to direct exclusive. Tom Holland will be back under the mask for the Marvel Sony collaboration. Destin Daniel Cretton is doing whatever a spider can. The filmmaker behind Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is in talks to sign on to direct Spider-Man 4. The move brings an end to speculation of who would spin the web for one of the biggest franchises in Hollywood. Cretton will bring fresh blood to this iteration of Spider-Man, which stars Tom Holland and is a co-production between two separate studios, Sony and Disney-owned Marvel Studios, and it will make him the fourth director to take on a Spidey solo feature. John Watts directed the previous three Holland starring movies, while Mark Webb helmed the two Amazing Spider-Man movies that starred Andrew Garfield, and Sam Raimi directed the trilogy that featured Tobey Maguire. Now, I thought this was very interesting in this next comment, kind of more down in the article. It says, sources say that Spider-Man 4 is running, not crawling, full steam ahead, and will shoot early next year. Now, originally, Destin was supposed to direct Avengers Kang Dynasty, but obviously we know that they have switched the plans for that, and now it is Avengers Doomsday. I'm assuming, with the talks with Destin and how we've been waiting for Shang-Chi 2, and now he's got a lot going on with where he's making the Naruto movie. He was probably put in a situation where like, hey, you could use me now, or I am dipping out and I'm going to be doing something else or doing these other projects. Because it seems like Marvel has put the hold on Shang-Chi 2, at least for now. So they wanted to fill him in with something, since they took him off Kang Dynasty, or since he backed out of it. They put him on Spider-Man 4, it seems like. Now, the only bad thing people are worried about with this news, with it seeming like Sony and Marvel Studios steamrolling ahead with Spider-Man 4, is that this will for sure delay Shang-Chi 2, and we probably won't see another full outing from Shang-Chi till after Avengers Secret Wars. Now, that's not to say that he won't appear in other projects. He will for sure have some role to play in the next two Avengers movies, and maybe, just maybe, Simu Liu could show up in Spider-Man 4 as a cameo with Destin directing. A couple other things that were released is that both Tom Holland and Zendaya will both most likely return, which means they could be undoing the spell for MJ at the least, or she has some role to play, whether it's in passing of Tom's Spider-Man or if she pieces things together somehow again. Now, this does change what the plot of the movie could be, and with us all worrying about getting a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie and the back and forth if this is more of a multiverse film with Spider-Man's 4 release dates being between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, you have to ask, what the F is going on? Is it possible that this is still set in between the events of Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars? Or if it's still the release date to be between those two movies, is it going to be set before Doomsday happens? I would like to say that it should come out before Doomsday, where it would probably be more better for that. But depending on the plot and the details that will be released in the future, we can pick that apart. So what do you guys think from this news? Do you think Destin Daniel Cretton is a good choice to be the placeholder for Spider-Man 4? And are you excited by this, having your reactions with Shang-Chi and how he can direct things? Like I said, I'm excited because the choreography, the fighting in Shang-Chi was amazing. It made me feel like when I watched it that I was watching like old Jackie Chan type movies with fighting. So it makes me excited in possibilities for what there could be with Spider-Man and Tom Holland's Spider-Man, with fighting his villains or whoever the villain may be. And do you guys think that the story could be grounded now since there's been this back and forth with, oh, grounded Spider-Man or multiverse movie, or a mix of both. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to hear what my possible multiversal plot for Spider-Man pertaining to Doomsday and Spider-Man 4, if it does release between the two movies, look out for my future video of that. I go into detail of how it could work and how Tom Holland's Spider-Man could get the symbiote from it, and possibly RDJ's Doctor Doom killing him in Doomsday. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Look out for future videos. I'm sorry I was on a little hiatus, been having some PC problems, but we should be good now. And yeah, just look out for the future videos. If you'd like to give any recommendations as well of what videos I should do, theories of movies coming out, Marvel movies, Star Wars, DC, any of it, put it in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.